Hey everybody, so today I'm going to talk about this new Microquad that I built. It's based on the new F3 board that's out for brushed motors, and this is built off of the MicroVoo frame from VoodooQuads, and I'm using the SpinTech Sidewinder motors here, the 8.5 by 20 millimeters, and some Ladybird propellers. So it's a really simple build. All I did was I took my F3 board here and I just soldered on a Spectrum satellite receiver, and this is actually a Lemon Spectrum satellite receiver that I decased and depinned, and I removed the connector and depinned it so it's nice and flat there. And that was pretty much it. I soldered on the motors, of course, to the board, and then I soldered on a connector here for the FPV system, which goes right over here. It goes underneath here, and then it connects into this connector here, which powers the VTX and this camera, which is the 90 degree lens on the Banggood camera. And in fact, you probably recognize this FPV system. It's directly off of the BudgetQuad 2.0 that I killed a few weeks back, and it's exactly all the same components. Basically, this is totally plug and play. You unplug it and plug it into another 1S power source, and you can, obviously move this from quad to quad. And in fact, I'll probably I flew this. I made this a few days ago, and I flew with this. And in fact, I'm going to probably take this off and put on my 720p FPV system onto this quad instead. Sadly, the frame for this guy finally did break. It wasn't even a bad crash. It just broke. 3D printed frames suck, so don't buy a 3D printed frame. Anyway, that's pretty much it to this build. I've put Betaflight 291 in here. It flies really nice. I think I have 4 kilohertz gyro sync and 2 kilohertz PID loop enabled. And since I fly only acro, I disabled the accelerometer, so there's no performance issues whatsoever. And it feels really locked in, like very responsive compared to a SAIS keyboard with an F1 processor. I think the other one that I built recently, that one is a maximum of I think 2 kilohertz. So it's like 500 cycle time versus this is like 125 cycle time. So it's a pretty big difference in terms of performance. Anyway, so there's not much to this build. They're getting easier and easier to build. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll try and answer them best I can. I've made a lot of videos on how to build these, so if you peruse my channel, you'll probably find a video on better explanations on all the details of how to build it. There's really not much difference between how to build this with the new F3 board and the SAIS keyboard. They're pretty much the same. It's just that the receiver is built in on the SAIS key, and the features are different on the F3 board, but they pretty much function identically for the purposes of building these microquads. So then, again, peruse my channel. Let me know if you can't find a video that answers your questions, and feel free to ask them below, and I'll try and direct you to a video that will answer your question. So I'll go ahead and I'll roll some flight footage from the Maiden on this guy, and you'll see that it flies pretty nice. Hope you guys like this video. If you do, please give me a like and a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.